The top stories for the hour: Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed to address Parliament on government performance and the forthcoming fiscal priorities. And renowned athlete Darat Tulu calls for preserving a clean and green environment to safeguard future generations. Hello and welcome to EBC World, the voice of Pan-Africanism. Ismi Magdalai. See you with today's updates. To stay with us. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed will address the House of People's Representatives tomorrow, July 3, 2025, to present the federal government's performance report for the outgoing fiscal year and outline key policy directions and priorities for the upcoming fiscal year. The Prime Minister's scheduled address Parliament of the 42nd regular session for the 2017 fiscal year 2024-25 will also include a response to questions raised by members of Parliament regarding the implementation of the outgoing budget year. The regular Parliament session is expected to culminate in the approval of the federal government's proposal budget for the 2018 Ethiopian fiscal year 2025-26, which is set to begin next week. A broad array of distinguished guests is expected to attend, including ambassadors, representatives of multilateral organizations headquartered in Addis Ababa, religious leaders, renowned public figures, and leaders of competing political parties. The House of People's Representatives Tuesday approved a landmark proclamation allowing foreign nationals to own residential houses within the country. The legislation, initially drafted to permit broader ownership of movable property, was refined to specifically focus on residential house before the ratification. During a regular session, members of the parliament deliberated on a draft, ultimately approving it with a majority vote, through 4 members abstained. This new proclamation is expected to bring a wave of benefit to the Ethiopian economy. Officials stated that its primary objectives are to boost foreign currency earning, invigorate the real estate sector, attract foreign direct investment, and strengthen diplomatic ties alongside other advantages. The move marks a notable shift in policy, opening up on new opportunities for both foreign investors and Ethiopian growing house market. Ethiopian long-distance legend Darat Tulu emphasized that a healthy environment is crucial not only for achieving peak athletic performance, but also for overall being and success in life. Champion athlete Darat Tulu stressed the importance of cultivating a pristine and vibrant green environment, urging everyone to take responsibility in protecting the planet for the health and well-being of generations to come. Take a look.
As an
athlete, I am deeply honored to take part in the annual Green Legacy campaign. It brings me great joy to participate in this important initiative year after year. I firmly believe that building a clean and green environment is a collective responsibility, one that directly supports the well-being of future generations. For us athletes, the benefits of this campaign are especially meaningful. Training in areas with clean air and lush green surroundings greatly enhance our performance and overall health. A healthy environment is not just a luxury, it's a necessity for success in sports and in life. That's why I call upon all sports professionals and fellow citizens to actively participate in the Green Legacy movement. We each have a role to play in making this national effort a success. Together, let's work toward a healthier and more sustainable Ethiopia.
Ethiopia has issued a powerful call for immediate and comprehensive reform to global economic governance, advocating for a more equitable and inclusive financial system. The remark came during a high-level special event at the 4th International Conference on Financing for Development (FFD4) in Seville, Spain. Ambassador Samuel Issa, Ethiopia's Deputy Permanent Representative to the UN, emphasized that the Seville commitment must serve as a critical turning point in tackling pressing global issues such as debt, distress, escalating inequality, and climate vulnerability. Ambassador Samuel highlighted a significant and rare alignment of the political will among diverse blocs, including the G77, the African Group, Least Development Countries, LDCs, and several reform-minded northern partners. He urged that this newfound unity to be swiftly converted into tangible action. He pinpointed three crucial opportunities for advancing reform: cultivating a unified narrative around the need for change, fostering strong leadership from the global south, and building momentum behind existing reform coalition. Ethiopia's firm stance resonates with the burgeoning demand from developing nations worldwide for the financial system that is not only fair but also inclusive, ultimately aimed at accelerating progress towards the 2030 Sustainable Development Goal. The African Development Bank's Capital Market Development Trust Fund approved $400,000 technical assistance grant for Ethiopian Capital Market Authority and Ethiopian Securities Exchange. The funding will enhance the Ethiopian Capital Market Authority (ECMA) infrastructure and help support the Ethiopian Securities Exchange (ESX) to diversify product and increase capacity. ECMA, established in 2021, regulates the capital market of Ethiopia, while ESX operates the securities exchange of the country. The grant will assist the ECMA in building a public disclosure platform that provides up-to-date information on companies to promote investors' decision-making and market transparency. ESX plans to introduce new products like exchange-traded funds, sukuk, and green bonds. Ethiopian Capital Market Authority Director Hanna Tehelku testified that the project will boost investment and economic growth through the increased number of long-term financing options. ESX CEO Delaun Kasaun also stated that the grant comes at a timely juncture to convert the capital market foundation in Ethiopia into real benefit for the issuer and investor. Ahmed Atout, FDB Director of Finance Security Development, described the project as a milestone since CMDF's inaugural project Beyond West Africa, highlighting the bank's commitment to building stronger capital market throughout Africa that mobilized both domestic and international funds. The Trust Fund for the Development of the Capital Market, launched in 2019 and funded by donors including the Netherlands, Luxembourg, and Sweden, aims to build African capital market. Ethiopia is the first country outside West Africa to benefit from the support that now stands at a 6 million portfolio in 16 countries. That's all we had for today's update, but before I go, let's have a recap of the top stories once again. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed to address Parliament on government performance and forthcoming fiscal priorities. And renowned athlete Darat Tulu calls for preserving a clean and green environment to safeguard future generations. Thank you for tuning in to TBC World, the voice of Pan-Africanism. It was me, Makadalai, with today's updates. Goodbye.